What is going on, guys? Welcome to another episode of the Cross Pod. I'm D. Will. I'm here with my co-host Ev and Miles. This is the morning after probably one of the craziest trades I've ever seen my entire life as an NBA fan.
Definitely the
Uh,
craziest.
yeah, probably. Luka Dončić has been traded to the Los Angeles Lakers for Anthony Davis and other things, but we'll get into that. Ev, what are your initial thoughts?
So this is the morning after, so we've all had, time to sleep on it. And honestly, dude, as the hours go by, I hate this more and more for the Dallas Mavericks. Obviously, it's a masterclass from the Lakers, but this is really just what the Lakers do uh, in their history. They trade for superstars that they didn't draft, and that's why they have 17 championships. But yeah, I would say, I mean, obviously we gotta see how it plays out, but I'm leaning towards like it being a disaster for Dallas, frankly. Um, we'll get into like the micro and macro of these teams, and um, you know, ha- like obviously the Lakers aren't complete, but let's just put the trade in context real quick before we proceed. Uh, the Mavericks traded at minimum. What you think about Luka, a top three player in the league, who's 25 and just got you to a finals, what, 6, 7 months ago? Um, and he's not in his prime yet. You just traded him. And the crazy thing about it is they didn't shop him. They just went, according to reports, they went straight to the Lakers and
They
say,
they
"We
said there was
want
one
Anthony
more
Davis."
team. They
Okay,
said
well,
there
there's
was
They didn't. They,
there's there's mixed stuff about it, but it
yeah,
was they did not shop him like at all.
yeah, at all.
Um, and look, I know like Anthony Davis is gonna like get killed today just because he's like a part of this like situation. Basically, like uh, the Mavs like post like a welcome to Dallas thing. Anthony Davis, like a bunch of like crazy hate, and Anthony Davis is a top 75 player of all time. I mean, he's a legend, but there's like different levels and tiers of this. Um, and yeah, the fact of the matter is Anthony Davis is 32, or he will be 32 next month. He's an aging superstar, and yeah, you basically just got back him and a singular first round pick from the Lakers that probably won't be a good one because they have Luka for your generational player that you drafted. It's it's a disaster in my opinion for the Mavericks.
I'm still in shock as well. Like, I keep thinking about the fact that Luka Dončić was traded. Like, like Evan, like you said, he's a top three player, not even in his prime yet. It's probably one of the worst decisions. Like, maybe in basketball, maybe even in like sports history. Like
Yeah,
I don't even know. Kyrie, who you're building around Kyrie and AD right now, they're both they're both like 30 plus. Like they
yeah,
don't have that much longer. Kyrie's shown some regression as like an athlete, and then like AD obviously has injury issues, and I guess Luka, you could say Luka also has some, but he's not as injury prone, I think, as Anthony Davis is, and he obviously can be the best player on a finals team because they took him there last year. They didn't win, but the fact that he was able to do that while also as while also being like in like having poor conditioning like the Mavericks said he had, he still took him there. And no matter what, like AD, no matter what you think about AD in 2020, whether he was the best player or not, he still has somebody that was on his level, like as like LeBron and AD were on like a similar tier in 2020. So I don't know. I don't think AD can bring this team to a finals, and
yeah.
that's the whole reason they traded Luke in the first place.
Um, I like it's weird because Lakers fans are very spoiled, obviously. So I actually like see some people complaining about getting Luka because they like either love Anthony Davis or I don't know. They listen to the stupid reports that Luka's like 270 and fat and out of shape. But I feel like it's kind of like him and Jokic. Like they're they're bigger white dudes who don't look like super athletic, and they kind of carry themselves like a certain way, so it like kind of makes them look, I don't know, not like LeBron or whatever these top
Obviously,
athletes.
you can't look like LeBron. Like,
okay, well, whatever.
but
Well, all right. This is the bottom line, bro. Luka is on pace, like statistically, he's already made the finals. He's on like track to be a top 15 player of all time.
I think so.
I mean, if he stays healthy.
yeah.
So, like, what are we really talking about here, bro? Like, the Lakers just set themselves up for
The next 10 years.
Yeah, next decade. It's quite remarkable what they did.
Like, even if somehow the Mavs were to win the title this year, I'd still think they lose the trade. To me.
Probably.
Yeah,
To me.
I agree.
They still lose this trade.
They just killed their ceiling right now. Like Luka was like had the potential to take them to the finals again.
Multiple years.
Yeah, definitely. AD killed their ceiling, bro. Kyrie can't be the lead guard on a championship team or the lead ball handler on a championship team, and AD is
the lead shot creator.
That's a better term for it. And then like AD just can't be the overall best player on a championship team, or at least the clear best player.
Yeah, he could be a 1B.
Yeah.
Bro, there has to be more to this. There has to be, because there's no way like you cite like injury and like injury proneness and him being out of weight and stuff, and then trade for Anthony Davis, who's had his own like injury concerns.
He's currently injured right now.
I mean, they're both injured, but still,
yeah.
Bro, there's got to be something, bro.
Right.
I don't believe this shit. I don't believe it.
I think. Well, let's just do this real quick. Okay, if we were, in theory, going to trade Luka, like, what? All right, Anthony Davis is like a superstar, but for me, at least, I'm only trading him for like Jokic, Wemby, Shea, maybe Tatum, and LaMelo. But
you said you'll trade who for who?
Luka.
Who? You would only trade. Oh, you said you would trade Luka.
No, I'm saying okay. All right, circle this back. So, if the Mavs were to trade Luka, because we talked about they didn't shop him, right? They just went straight to Anthony Davis and a first. That's it. So, I'm saying for me, those are the only guys I would trade Luka for, or like 7 or 8 first round picks. Right?
Sounds fair. Yeah.
So, I mean, this is literally a league where Mikal Bridges went for 5 firsts, and all the Mavs got.
Gobert went for more firsts.
Yeah, all the Mavs got was 80 and 1 first, and they got rid of Maxi Kleber's and Markeith's contracts, but that's
it's none.
So yeah, it's I think it's an error. It's a mistake, and we'll see. But also, AD has a player option after this year, so he could just leave.
It's
true. I don't think he. I mean, it depends. I don't know. I don't know what he's gonna do, but Kyrie might ask out. AD.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking last night. I was like, how does Kyrie feel about this?
Hey, I said this too, but I still think LeBron could get traded though. I'm not gonna lie. I still think that.
No, bro. I don't know. What, like trade LeBron to get like assets to build around Luka, or just like
for the future,
for the future.
Or I don't know. Maybe they also do want to like make sure Luka wants to stay around so they get pieces to compete now. So maybe they trade for like those kind of pieces. Maybe.
Bro, I could definitely see Kyrie right now being like, "Yo, what the fuck?" Like,
oh yeah, everybody is probably thinking that.
He finally found like a place where like, oh yeah, it fits me. We just went to the finals. Like, we have momentum. We got Clay. Like, we can go on another run, and then this shit happens. If I'm Kyrie, I'd be crashing out right now.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, another weird thing is that, according to basically all the reports, Luka and LeBron and AD knew nothing about this.
Yeah.
So they found out just basically when we did. I don't know. Do you guys really buy that? Like, there wasn't some sort of conversation with Luka before. Like, was Luka really just like sitting on the couch watching like an OJ doc or something, and their GM calls him, is like, "We got bad news, kid. You're going to Lakers." Well, I mean, that's not bad news, but I'm saying, like, did he just like not know?
Yeah, he didn't know. Like the reports that he didn't. Like they never even told him like that he was gonna get traded. Like,
that's really hard to believe though. So yeah, obviously the Lakers are not done. Their team is very incomplete right now. With the trade deadline soon, a lot of reports that they're going to get a center. They do have another first, and don't connect, and Rui maybe to play with to just make their interior defense maybe, I don't know, serviceable. Because I do think, like, when Rob Pelinka made this move, he was not like thinking that like this like probably makes us better, but this sets us up for the next however long in it by the same time, obviously, in his job. So yeah, it's a no-brainer move. Luka and LeBron is the best duo in the league, right? I mean, they haven't played together, but
talent wise, yeah.
Talent wise, yeah.
Not fit wise though.
I feel like they'll figure it out though. They're like two of the smartest players ever to play this game. Seriously.
I mean, I guess LeBron has been. This is like the most off-ball LeBron. Like,
yeah, you act like LeBron's not a great shooter.
Yeah, but like someone like Luka's not like an off-ball player who's just gonna like. Yeah, like you don't want Luka just like spotting up and stuff like that.
Cutting off ball.
He doesn't even cut off ball.
Yeah, he doesn't even do that, bro.
I guess LeBron can cut off ball, and he's a better catch and shoot player as well. But like that means you're taking the ball out of LeBron's hands more too, which I guess that could make more sense with him being like 40 years old, having him like have less responsibility on the court. But I don't know. It also works when when LeBron's on the bench, you're always gonna have like a great playmaker on the court at all times. So
right.
I guess those are some positives.
Yeah, I mean, JJ Redick has, quite a tall task to figure this all out. I think the Lakers, what they need the most right now is the All-Star break to reset and, just figure it out.
He didn't want to get traded. He didn't want to leave.
Why would he?
Yeah.
He's in a good situation, bro.
Yeah.
If I'm a Mavs fan right now, I'm setting shit on fire, committing larceny, committing crimes, bro. I'm committing crimes, specifically in Dallas. Like,
nowhere else.
I'm praying for Mavs fans right now. Praying.
Damn.
Yeah. Nobody's safe now.
Nobody.
I'm clenching my fucking phone right now, praying I don't see an Embiid trade text or something.
Honestly, I still do feel like Jokic and Wemby are like absolutely safe though.
Yeah. Besides those two.
Yeah.
I'm scared as fuck right now.
Yeah, like this look, he scares me for like, is like Giannis safe or like Shea safe?
Well, I feel like people in the league know that this is utterly ridiculous, and the Mavs shouldn't have done this.
Yeah.
So, we do have some big guys on the rumor mill, but we'll say that for another day.
There was no rumbling about this trade. Like there was not like
they
this
kept
came out of nowhere.
I think it hurt the Mavs really.
Oh yeah,
because if Luka was on the block, like, bro, he has like a year and a half left on his contract. You didn't have to. You could have just sat on him and just wait for the best offer. Like,
bro, there's something that we don't know, bro. Like something they're not telling us. This is so weird.
Yeah.
You could have got
like AD had to have been their guy too. Like there's no way that they went straight to LA like looking for a trade and like there are probably better packages out there instead of just getting like trading for AD. So like AD had to have been the guy that they wanted. And I don't know, man.
Like, where do y'all rank the Lakers right now? Like,
what do you mean?
In terms of like title contention?
Bro. I mean, like, all right, so like, do they have a chance at winning anything this year?
This year,
with the current roster, no.
Yeah, unless they like move stuff around before Thursday, no. Fuck no. Respectfully.
Interesting.
What do you think?
Yeah, they need
because like they can't win a championship with Jackson Hayes as their best center.
Yeah, but you could easily get a better center than Jackson Hayes, respectfully.
They could, but they haven't done it yet. I'm just saying, like, as of their current roster right now.
Okay. I was going to say that they need like 3 guys.
We'll give you Drummond and Bona for Austin Reeves.
hey, Reeves is on the table, bro.
Oh God, he's on the table.
No. Here's the thing, though. If you're the Lakers, do you just go all in on offense and try to just score like 130?
They have to balance it at least a little bit.
Because, a little bit.
No, because fundamentally, like, bro, let's just look at some of these players on our team or on the Lakers. I'm not a Lakers fan. Reeves, bad defender. Connect, bad defender. Rui,
average.
Yeah. LeBron, good, but not in the regular season. Jackson Hayes, just next. We got Shake Milton, who shouldn't be getting minutes. Gabe Vincent.
Dorian.
I'm not gonna lie, Gabe Vincent hasn't been as terrible as he was last year, but still, not.
Dorian's a positive.
Yeah. DFS, Vanderbilt, but that's really it. So you have 3 people in your rotation that are above average defensively.
And they also probably traded their best like point of attack defender in Max Christie as well.
Yeah, tough blow. But you had to do it though. Like,
yeah,
just had
in order to get Luka, you have to include somebody like him.
But yeah, I would just caution people to write off the Lakers so quickly. I say it every year, but it's kind of a gag that they have LeBron so they can win the championship. But now they have Luka and LeBron. It's just different, bro. You actually have somebody that can, like, well, he brought the Mavs to the finals last year. I wouldn't say like that was like a great team. They definitely like had better cohesion than probably the Lakers would. And it's just like their like lineup makes more sense than the Lakers do right now. A lot of their team just got blown up because obviously they weren't like expecting that to happen. Pelinka probably thought that he was getting trolled or something.
Yeah, probably.
My question is, how are they going to get like a Walker Kessler?
They'd have to go with Austin Reeves.
Yeah,
I mean they have another first and
your best. Oh yeah, they do have draft picks, but player wise, like, who are you getting? Time Lord? He's injury prone.
Time Lord.
He's injury prone, bro.
Maybe like Claxton.
Yeah, but
I guess
that's a good lob target and everything. But
he's laying the ass, dude.
yeah.
Pause. We'll see. All right, we'll see on the Lakers, bro. But one more thing before we move on to the Mavericks. I want to give Rob Pelinka his flowers. He took a lot of shit, frankly, for trading for Westbrook. If you want to blame that on how much it was his influence or LeBron, AD. Oh, another thing, the GM, that was not a thing this time. LeBron knew nothing about this, so that's anybody saying La GM, like fuck
I'm
off.
just glazing.
Yeah, LeBron was not a part of this decision. But yeah, Rob Pelinka, LeBron arrived in 2018. Within like a year and a half, he traded Ingram, Hart, and Lonzo and picks for Anthony Davis, which was a fleece. That got you a championship. You made, probably should have won another one, but I regress.
Injuries.
Yeah, but had the potential to win multiple championships with that pairing. Then you parlay that into trading an aging Anthony Davis into Luka in the same LeBron era, whatever, 6-7 years.
Yeah,
it's insane.
Like before you even fully move on from LeBron, you secured your future with Luka.
Yep. It's great business, and it's bad business from the Mavericks.
A lot of niggas are about to get fired today, for sure.
They should.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we'll pivot to the Mavericks. Actually, like the surprising thing is that Nico Harrison has actually done like a really good job before this, drafting and assembling. Like the Kyrie thing worked.
Yeah.
Right. That trade worked. They took Lively. PJ, I think that
that was a good move.
I mean, yeah, but we have their first in 2027, so that might be a little, especially if they like lose AD and Kyrie and they got to rebuild, like that's tough. But yeah, we'll see about that. Clay, is fine. Yeah, and then Najee Marshall was a good pickup. I'm just saying, like, he's done a good job like the past few years, and to just see like such a blunder and error like this is. I've seen some conspiracies out there. That's all I'll say.
I really don't know like what could have been going through his mind when he like even first thought of the idea of trading Luka. Like he had to like. There's no way that he would he thought of all this after they right after they made it to the finals. Because if he was thinking about it like before then and then they made it, that would have changed my mind. Like if I was considering trading Luka before they made it to the finals and then they made it, I would have been like, all right, never mind. He's shown that he got us there. He's shown that he can do it, even while being out of shape, and like he was playing through injury as well.
Yeah, and
he still took him there. To still like go with that idea, like the very next season, not even like 5-6 months after that, like it doesn't make any sense to me. And then like first of all they killed their like the timeline they have for winning a championship from like
that's
10 years to like 3 really. And then they also lowered their chances in those 3 years as well, like
because I still don't think they're better than the Thunder.
Yeah in my book, they're with trading Luka, you trade a chance at winning a championship, in my opinion.
Yeah. I think they do like I think they do match up with like a Denver better. Like if they were to match up with Denver, I think they would match up pretty well with them now, having like the best big man.
That doesn't even.
Respectfully, AD's been getting killed by Jokic for years, bro.
But still, just having like Daniel Gafford and Derek Lively like behind him is like help. I just think they match up better defensively.
That's
against
food.
Denver.
That's food.
It's food, but it's still bodies to throw.
It's
this is the best 3-man rotation of bodies to throw, like probably out of any team besides maybe arguably the Bucks with Giannis and
Stop.
I'm just it's true. It's true. I'm not saying they're gonna lock like, oh my god, it's over.
No one's gonna lock up Jokic.
Yeah,
they have the best chance at guarding him.
Yeah. The best option you have.
Yeah, I get it. I have a question for Darian though. Like,
oh man,
because I think this is relevant to a lot of discourse with your team. The aspect of using somebody's conditioning, worth ethic, and being out of shape as an excuse to get rid of somebody. Just what do you think of that? Like that is basically the reason why they traded him. That's what they're going with. That he didn't give a shit and he's out of shape and he's not. I feel like well, basically they said they can't win a championship with him.
I feel like you have to use it's situational differences, like because I know you're referencing like Embiid, being out of shape, stuff like that. But at the same time, bro, Luka has taken his team to conference finals and in the finals. Like he has the sample size to be like, hey, like even if I was a little out of shape last year and I was hurt, I still took them to the fucking finals.
Yeah, it's very.
Whereas Embiid, like respectfully, he's our franchise player, but he doesn't have the sample size to be like, bro, you just want me to say this shit. You just want me to say this shit, bro. I'm gonna say it, but yeah, Embiid, like he just doesn't have the sample size to prove like, oh, like
sample size
his work ethic, or I'm not even gonna say his work ethic because he's definitely puts work in the gym. We're not gonna say that, but like his conditioning and stuff like that, like he doesn't have the sample size of I've taken my team here and here to prove like it doesn't fucking matter, like my ceiling is high enough to prove like, hey, even if I am a little out of shape, I can still, be that guy and win our team a title. Luka has that, so that's why it's a situational difference.
Yeah, it's extremely disrespectful.
Yeah, he just took you to a finals, bro. Just took you to a finals, like not 2 years ago, not 3 years ago. He just took you to a finals last year.
And on top of that, he still performed too. Like everybody else on the team, like didn't perform. He was the only one on the team that played above or at his expectations.
Yeah. Part of me just thinks that he's gonna have like fire lit.
Yeah, me too.
And just like, bro, I'm getting in shape. I'm proving these dudes wrong. Because we've really been waiting on that. Like, dude, this dude was literally the favorite to win the MVP going into this year. And he got traded before that deadline. Think of that. That's crazy. But I'm just saying, like, everybody's been waiting on that year where Luka comes in, he looks great, healthy, and just fucking kills all year. Even like during the regular season too. Like obviously he's done it in the postseason, but
what is the Mavericks like? Do they really think that AD and Kyrie can like charge them offensively enough to get them past some of these juggernauts in the West? Like, do they see in their brain like AD like averaging like 31 throughout maybe in some rounds he can based on matchups, but like can they see AD really like offensively carrying them as the number one option like through the playoffs? They're enough to win them a title. And Kyrie,
they're looking at how he played in 2020. And
that's what I was about to say.
Like that.
Bro, that was 5.
Well, first off, he's like a completely different player.
Yeah, he moves way differently.
And he's also playing with just like completely different personnel. Like he was playing with LeBron, who was like a top 3 whatever playmaker in the league, like in 2020.
Wait, still is.
Okay, sure.
That hasn't gone anywhere. Playmaking hasn't gone anywhere. You talk about the defense.
Jokic,
wherewithal.
Trae Young, Luka,
LaMelo.
All right, bro. All right.
But yeah, like and then like how Luka was like Kyrie is not anywhere close to the playmaker that LeBron is. he's not going to be able to elevate Anthony Davis' game in the playoffs. Like
no one on that Mavs team is setting up AD like LeBron did in his tenure with him at all. He's not going to get them lobs. He's not getting them bounce back. He's not getting any of that shit anymore. Any of that shit. It's over. It's over. He's going to get like not limited offensively because he's still a great offensive player, but like his versatility offensively, because you need like to maximize AD, you need that like top, you need a playmaker, like a high tier playmaker. That's why it worked in New Orleans, because they fucking had Rondo like setting him up and shit.
Yeah.
Niggas just don't know ball, bro. Niggas don't know ball. Like
actually stupid.
Get your average, like just get your average, like just nigga who plays 2K and makes like 2K like trades and stuff, and he'll just walk in that bitch and tell you that's a dumbass trade, man.
Yeah.
Anybody would say it's a dumb trade.
This is insane, bro.
Yeah, like I said, it has the. It could end up being. Like, I don't like to be hyperbolic, but like
the worst trade.
One of, or if not like the worst trade ever. Like, seriously.
That's not even exaggerating.
Yeah,
it's a possibility.
It could be. I mean, AD could be there for like, I guess the rest of his career, so it's not like a total like L. Because AD's still top 10. I mean,
yeah.
Bro was like number one MVP like the first month of the season.
That's different from being top 3. And
right.
Not even in your prime yet.
Top 3 potential to be higher than 3.
Yeah.
Trainway Luka is just insane. Though.
Being like one of 2 players in the league who can just
carry a team
offensively, just be your own hub on offense, just run your offense through them. Like, sure, you can try and run your offense through AD, but like, it's like, one night it'll get you a win. Another night it'd be like a what the fuck? He only had 16 points.
Oh yeah.
Like, it's just
yeah. The whole Mavs front office must not have watched Anthony Davis the past few years in the playoffs.
Oh God.
Literally, what was it? 2023 when they on their run to the Western Conference Finals. I don't remember what the like exact like numbers were, but like it was streak where he would be putting up like 30 points, 12, 27, 11, and then like it would just be like consistently on and off.
Yeah, bro.
It was so bad.
Bro, this is the same guy who would play great all 3 quarters last year in the playoffs versus the Nuggets and just not touch the ball in the fourth quarter and not call for it, or he got hurt in the last game, but bro, like you just can't win a championship with that. No way. Like the Lakers. All right, this is sort of the last thing we talk about. I think for a lot of people, like once LeBron retired, dude, the Lakers' future was pretty grim. I mean, all their picks were gone. They just basically had AD and Reeves. Like that was the selling point after LeBron retired, and they just basically got saved. I mean, there's no other way to say it. They got saved.
They went from having like a bottom 5 future to a top 5 future.
Yeah,
like
because it was looking spooky for sure.
Very bad. Like it was like Max Christie is your best player.
Yes, bro.
Max Christie as one of your buildings.
Bronny James highlighting your young core.
They would have Connect on the posters outside the whatever Staples or Crypto.
He's still old for a rookie too.
Hood Shafina's.
Oh my God.
Wait, we can talk about Hood Shafina on the Jazz. Nobody cares.
He got traded. It was him in like a second or 2 seconds, was it?
Yeah, 2 seconds. 2 seconds.
Bro, respectfully, like he was a reach when they drafted him, and he's just not a good player.
I mean, did the Jazz even give anything up in the trade? I don't remember seeing anything coming from them.
I don't think so.
I mean, if anything, it's a positive. Like, why not take a risk at a what was he? I forgot. If he wasn't a lottery pick, was he? If not, he was like right outside the
Well,
lottery.
who's Shafino?
Yeah,
He was like 15, I think. So
15. Okay, so like, I mean, why not take a risk on a 15th overall pick that wasn't getting playing time? Just why not? But I mean, it's whatever at the same time.
yeah. Do we have any trade deadline predictions before we end?
We better make a fucking move. That's all I'm gonna say. I want Cam Johnson so bad.
Your season's over, dog.
I want Cam Johnson so bad.
Cam Johnson's not saving y'all. I'm not gonna lie.
Miles, are we getting a Jimmy Butler the Golden State?
At this point, I think it's either him or Zach LaVine. But
bro, honestly, I think the Warriors are probably the only team interested in Jimmy Butler. Either that or the Suns.
yeah, personally, I'd rather them go for Zach LaVine just because I don't like if they go for Jimmy, they're gonna have to trade Wiggins, and Wiggins has been like so.
Bro, Zach LaVine would be so nice on the Warriors.
Exactly, and he'd fit better as just like a floor spacer, another like shot creator.
Yeah, they just need another guy that can create something instead of Steph.
Yeah,
very similar problems to the Hornets.
Jimmy also kills their spacing. Like if like Wiggins is in that deal, which he most likely would be, like Wiggins is shooting like 40% from three this year, while Jimmy's I don't know what his shooting is, but like he's definitely not the shooter that Wiggins is. So having Jimmy and Draymond and whoever at center on the floor, like that's just horrible spacing.
Yeah. Any other predictions? Let me just pull this up real quick.
Prediction.
Oh, what do the Bucks do?
I don't know if they will, but I think they should trade Chris Middleton. Like he's clearly
I don't know, bro. I don't know who wants him, respectfully.
Yeah, but like, you're probably right. He just doesn't like, not that he doesn't fit, but he just isn't the same player, like clearly. But yeah,
I feel like Levine's either gonna go to the Warriors or Bucks. Like they'll figure out some way to do that. I don't think Fox is getting traded.
At least not at the deadline.
Yeah, I don't see that.
If he gets traded, it'll be the off season.
They're not rushing it.
Why? Yeah. Why would they rush it?
Miles Turner to the Lakers.
Miles Turner.
Bro, he's not getting traded either.
Yeah.
He's been in rumors for like 5-6 years.
Since it became an actual like good player, he's been in rumors since then.
The only other like big fish I would say is probably like Brandon Ingram. Maybe Zion gets traded.
I wouldn't hate it. I'd rather see Brandon traded than Zion, just because he fits on more teams. I feel like he could help a team this year, like the Pistons. If he were traded to the Pistons, that would be like a fun like Eastern Conference team. Like I think they could like have a legit like playoff spot, not just fight through the play-in.
Yeah. Yeah, the Pistons are interesting. It just, bro. This is the last thing I'll say, then we can end this. Bro, it just irks me so much how I just look around the league. Okay. And I see. I promise I wasn't going to do this, but fuck it. I'm going to do it. Because I know we're not going to talk about the Hornets during the trade deadline thing. Unless they make like a move. I just look around the Eastern Conference. And yeah, respect the Cade, but LaMelo's better than Cade. And
wait, are you gonna talk about the fucking All-Star selections?
Wait, no, hold on. wait, let me make my point. I just see guys. It's like it's very shocking, like that LaMelo is clearly better than that are succeeding on teams, and it just
I wouldn't say LaMelo is clearly better than Cade. Like you could argue like
okay, but in my opinion, he's better than Cade. He's better than Halliburton. He's better than Paolo's close. He's better than Trae Young, Scotty Barnes. I'm really just talking about the Eastern Conference as a whole. He's just better than some of these dudes, and the Hornets just aren't winning, bro. It's shocking. And there's a lot of nuances to, like, they've obviously been ravaged by injuries 3 straight years, but it's just shocking how they have a superstar and they're not winning.
Yeah.
Shocking.
I don't know why. I feel like next year will be their like Pistons year where like they just start breaking out.
There is no reason why the Hornets should be worse than the Pistons. No reason. Except for injuries.
Yeah, I was about to say like they've been pretty healthy all year. Pretty much everybody like that's in the rotation.
Yeah, bro, we literally played the Pistons 3 times healthy. We beat them all 3 times.
I think their depth is better though. Like they have like a lot of like just solid players on their team. Like Malik Beasley's been good for them before he got injured. Jaden Ivey was really good for them. Duran's solid. Isaiah Stewart's been really good. Asar Thompson after he came back from injury has been good. Like they have a lot of solid players on their team. Even like Tim Hardaway Jr. has been okay for them. Tobias hasn't shot it well, but he's still been a player. The Hornets, I don't think they have that many like just solid players on their team. On top of the injuries.
Well, I think it's a lot like the Warriors. They have one guy who can create, and the other guys they're relying on to do that, Trey Mann, Grant Williams, Brandon Miller, have all been hurt like a majority of the season.
Grant Williams to create?
Yeah. He's like a top 4 playmaker on our team. I'm serious.
I don't think I haven't watched enough Hornets games, so I wouldn't know.
Okay, yeah, but that proves to be like the problem. They don't have enough creation other than LaMelo. So when he's not playing or off the floor, their offense is fucking putrid. Awful. It's unwatchable.
Mitchich is your second best.
He's awful.
Fuck Mitchich, bro.
Released. He is so ass.
Yeah, he's bad.
I'm not even gonna comment about the LaMelo not making it because
I think he should have made it.
Yeah, obviously. I mean, everybody thinks that, but I think that's bygones. He'll probably get into with injury, so we'll see. Shout out to my brother Dallas. He's definitely not watching it.
Oh my god.
He's a sub. Yeah, a little emergency pod. We should be back in a week or so talking about the trade deadline. And it's the All-Star break, then playoffs are just around the corner, really. Some of our teams are out of it already, which is fine, Some truth is set in, but well, really, all of our teams. I mean, Miles switches teams every year, so I don't really know.
Not every year.
It's okay, Ev.
I would say out of all of our teams, like the Thunder are probably the only ones.
I mean, we still got a chance, so.
I mean, yeah, Lakers.
Yeah.
So okay, we'll see. Should be interesting, but appreciate all y'all. Make sure you guys like, comment, share the channel. As always, until next time.